Hello and welcome to this session. We are very proud to have with us Dr. Praveen Gedam, who is the additional CEO for Ayushman Bharat and the National Health Authority. Dr. Gedam, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me.
Dr. Gedam, your department, your uh, authority is facing perhaps the biggest ever crisis, and it's a disruptive time for health in India and the world. What are some of the key learnings and some of the key takeaways that you have been seeing in the last 8, 10 months?
Okay, I think health was always a priority, but this pandemic has made a lot of people realize that it actually is a priority. And the situation which we are seeing, witnessing for last few months and maybe now 1 year almost, it has forced all of us to give absolute primary focus on the area of health, not only limited to COVID, I would say, but in general, because uh, health is now an issue which is discussed in very high level meetings as well. When I can talk about National Health Authority, so we implement basically the scheme called Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. So we also responded by having special packages for diagnosis and treatment of COVID, then also by assisting and collaborating with all government agencies related with health, like Ministry of Health and ICMR and all such top bodies, to give coordinated and kind of response in the field with the help of state governments and union territories, because they are the actors in the field. And thanks to that, I think India has uh, known for one of the better responses in the globe, on the globe, about how we responded to this. One very interesting development that took place, you would have noticed, is on 15th of August, Honorable Prime Minister in his Independence Day speech announced the National Digital Health Mission, Health ID for All. And the work has been going on very fast in the National Health Authority. I am very happy to share that it has been rolled out in a pilot phase in 6 union territories, and we have started registering individuals, doctors, and hospitals on this platform. And in future, we want to use this as something to connect all the digital health systems to form a digital health ecosystem for India. And fortunately, in this pandemic, people also realize the importance of digital technology. Now, this interview we are doing on video link probably would have done across the table, but this is one shift in the mindset which has been brought in. So I see this digital health, given the push that we are seeing right now, growing in a big way. India becoming one of the leaders on the planet, and also teleconsultation increasing in a big way, and the National Digital Health Mission is going to play a key role in this particular initiative.
That is really encouraging to know that with this increasing wave of digitalization, the NHA is able to capitalize on that. I think it's very timely that you're going in for the digital ID network. In terms of the entire mindset, if you see, that has changed. Now people are reprioritizing the entire consumption basket, health and wellness, not just in terms of looking at hospitalization or doctors, but also preventive health and wellness has become a huge deal. How do you see this trend going forward, and what sort of role do you think NHA will play going forward?
See, for so many years, actually, experts in public health were always telling that primary and preventive health is very important, and it is always we all grew up hearing that the prevention is better than the cure, and it is the fact. And so health and wellness has been embedded in Indian culture and Indian science from thousands of years. The whole concept of Ayurveda and yoga, if you go, it
True.
basically deals with the issue of holistic health,
Right.
how to remain healthy, what lifestyle, and many of the diseases, particularly non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, they are related to lifestyle in general. You can't pinpoint a particular cause. What we call it is a multifactorial disease.
True.
So when the disease is multifactorial, the solution will also be a multifactorial. So that is holistic one. So when I see that this trend growing even further to focus in wellness, and in fact that's why it's not only a cosmetic change that we are saying. We are seeing we have primary health centers. We are now calling it health and wellness centers going forward. So we are setting up HWCs all over India, and I think that's the way to go. It starts from exercise, diet, proper lifestyle, number of hours you sit on the chair, what kind of physical activity you do, and all those things to ensure that you don't get end up having some disease.
Right. You mentioned about Ayurveda and the rich cultural legacy that India has, and it's heartening to see that in the last few years the government has renewed its focus on Ayush. Even recently, we learnt about the WHO working with the government towards Ayurveda institutes in India. Do you see Ayush as an opportunity for us to strike our own path towards holistic health and wellness?
Certainly, and we have to not, I mean, we can't say that only Ayush or only modern medicine. It has to be a simultaneous progress on all counts. All the pathies have their own advantages and some lacunae. So we can't say that we will strengthen only one pillar. We have to strengthen all the pillars. But one advantage that India I can see is that since we are the home to yoga and Ayurveda, we will be in a position, if it let us say the telemedicine grows, we will be in a position to provide consultation all over the world as a no charge for these two pathies. Obviously modern medicine is everywhere in the world, and we also, despite our lack of resources, we are also known because of some reasons for some very good healthcare facilities
True.
where people even from developed countries come. So I think that also advantage we can have in the coming few years.
Right. Uh, Corporates today have also started to realize, at least some of the leading corporates, that when they are employing, let's say, 100,000, 200,000, 50,000 employees, those those are that many number of families that they are somehow responsible for. Right? And with increasing work from home, the blurring boundaries between work life and personal life, there is this sense of obligation towards health and wellness of employees. What are some of the things you think corporates can do in the private sector in India to support the government as it looks at holistic health and wellness for the population at large?
Yeah, so I am actually not aware what exactly is there in HR policies of corporate, but and it is expected that if you have a healthy mind is always in a healthy body. So if they take adequate steps to ensure that the employees are healthy, the productivity will increase. It doesn't require any rocket science to understand that. So I think health the kind of focus that we are having right now, it's high time that corporate and in fact all the employers, including government and corporate, should give due attention to the health. And health has a two components. One is physical health, which we all see what is happening, and the mental health, which is not seen. And we are right now witnessing, a lot of experts have also seen two pandemics right now. One is COVID and the other is mental health issues. Because of lockdown, you are stuck up at home, not moving around. So, and then work from home, initially it was welcome, ki, okay, I'm not going to office, let's work from home. and now you are realizing the issues which are concerned because of work from home, long working hours, endless calls, and availability at the fingertip of your superiors. All these issues are cropping up, so I think corporate should give due attention to the mental health, work life balance. So I have heard about certain companies like Japanese companies who take care of the certain personal issues like planning of vacations and such other things by their HR departments. So these are absolutely essential, and I think we also should draw a line. Let us say, if is it actually required to get somebody on call at say 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or not? Are we disturbing the family life? So all these issues corporate should look into, and treat this mental well-being as the real issue. It's actually going to benefit companies as well as employees both. So I think this should be taken very high on agenda now.
Right. You're so right, sir, that mental health and well-being are fast emerging as a parallel pandemic. There was a WHO study a few years ago where they projected that 1 in 5 people in India will have a mental health issue by the year 2020. Of course, this was a pre-pandemic projection. So thank you so much for joining us and for shedding light on how corporate India and our learning officers can actually take on the mantle for providing better, perspective and initiatives on health, wellness, for overall benefits of the employee and the organizations. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bagrodia.
Thank you.